Okay. So, I think you know what's going to happen. It's not going to be a very positive rant. When our rant's positive. But we have finished the stream, and it is to say something what disappointing. The stream, first of all, was it was scheduled for 1 hour. 1 hour, right? They played a whole lot of crap for 10 minutes and then started the stream and then ended it. And that basically meant talking for 27 minutes. And I think you've probably heard this already, but I mean, the whole point was, you know, normally they build up hype and get people to come in because people are late, people have got other things to do, right? And you get as many viewers as you can. Shout outs to those people who did not restream. And you get more rubies, right? Get more people, share. You know, this takes time, right? Get more people and you share and you did it, and then you get more rubies. Basically, it was like, here's 1,000 rubies, now go. I'm off. And then I'm trying to be positive here. I'm trying to support, right? But I can't see how this is not completely egotistical, right? When you put a goat mask on your head with a 27-minute stream, you are fishing for certain comments. And when there's a 27-minute stream, there's no collab. It's, you know, it's not really that hype. I'm not sure you should be fishing for comments that are trying to get people to say, you are the GOAT. It doesn't work like this. 1,000 rubies and you're the GOAT? I don't think so. Ruby King with 1,000. I think Travis should have saved this for the collab stream. Then people would be going, yeah, going all mental and everything. But for this was inappropriate. This is not the right time, right? I mean, what else to say? Right, okay, so we already saw the Korean stream, right? Jeez, right, so yeah, great, the goat jokes, okay, fun, well, fantastic. And while I have you, remember a lot of people were reacting about the Korean stream and laughing about the PvP netcode question. If you check out the Big Reviews video, he's got a kind of quite good translation about that. So what happened was that, yes, the PvP code is being worked on, right? So don't panic about that. But I think they are not bringing back the Ruby rewards, and maybe that's why the guy was laughing. Actually, I think that was inappropriate as well. Yeah, but there we are. So anyway, PvP code's getting worked on, and that actually is important for a point that's coming up in a while. So first of all, what do they talk about? Yeah, the lollies. Okay, whatever. As I said in the last video, right? Whatever. It's kind of, again, it's just showing a very different, you know, market for East and West, or Korea and whatever the rest of the world. I don't know, but I don't think many people were very excited about that, but you know, so we did that, showed off the lollies. Whoop-dee-doo. Hello, Seeking, what's going on, man? Hurry up. So I went through the moves for Mai. Great stuff. And Mai is going to be you know what, right? So discussing it with everyone on the Discord, it's like Mai is basically, you know, if you want to call it a cash grab, you can, right? Absolutely, why not? It's a cash grab, right? Why not? Who cares? Cash grab, right, for the fans, because that's the one that people voted for. It's Mai, and frankly, I mean, these people need to make money, right? You want to make more content, you got to have some money to pay for it, right? So okay, fine, cash grab. But the real question is going to be Athena, right? And people are starting to say, like, well, actually, if you just wait for the collab, it's very likely there'll be a Starlight character in there. And if you think about the way that this game goes anyway, it doesn't matter what we do, right? You get a character that's on a banner, super powerful, but they're going to get outclassed by the next one and the next one and the next one. So really here it's a choice of if you like this character or if you think you need this character, go for it. But if you don't, you can skip it and just keep hanging on to those rubies. Hey Bikini, you could just keep hanging on to those rubies and wait for something super powerful. But whatever you wait for it's gonna get outclassed by the next bunch anyway. So it's just a matter of when you feel like spending it, spend it. And all of this is not putting money into Netmarble's pockets. So, you know, it's at this point you're starting to say, okay, look, Netmarble, right? If you want to make some money, you kind of need to put something in the game that people want really, really badly. And just looking around at what everyone's voting on, the stuff that they really enjoy is the collabs. But thinking about collabs, this is beyond me, because I'm like, who's paying who for a collab? Because who does it benefit? So I'm like, the point is a collab. We know a collab is coming, so just hang on for that if you want. But the way that this presentation is going and the effort that's going into the game, I'm like, I'm not sure there's going to be much after that. I'm not feeling very positive about this at all. I'm quite disheartened, and I think if you like any of these two characters, just go for them. Just go for them. Get them at least 1 star, so you can play with them in PvP, and that's it. Collab will come, but I think these characters, these two, Mai and Atena, will be valid, probably surviving with the collab, while everyone else, even the Battle Syndrome bosses, probably will become trash. I don't know, but eventually they will. And a very good point is that because they're limited, it's going to be interesting to see what they do when we get to 6 star. I don't know about you guys, but a lot of my characters, not a lot, alright, maybe 3. No, 2. Two of my characters are now 5 star, right? And there's a good number, maybe 5, 6, 7 that are now 4. And so, you know, some people were saying like 10 star, oh, it's terrible, I don't want to see it. But when I get all my when I get my top tier super favorite characters to 5 star, I'm not actually going to be satisfied with that. I'm not going to go back to my older characters and start leveling them up to 5 star just because I don't have anything else to do. So I assume 6 star will start coming at some point. The Korean stream said that 10 star is not going to happen this year. Doesn't mean that they can't do 6 or 7. And I think that's not a bad thing at all. I think I'd be very happy to give my Gainits to 6 star and absolutely destroy everyone. I want that to happen. I don't see a problem with that. But as you can see, the Erebus event is very cool. And it's a free player co-op. One of the modes that I suggested, and I remember that we told everyone to get behind it. Not a lot of people did actually, but anyway, they've put it in the game because it's a fantastic idea. Thank you, Alan. Yes, Gunny, you should be doing this. Should be doing this job. But anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be awesome, right? If anybody's still playing, and that's why, if they're working on the netcode, this is going to be important. Yeah, exactly. But we'll see, huh? We'll see. It's a heck of a thing, right? It's like, well, cash grab, but why would we want to spend our money? Am I going to spend money on lollies? Nope. Maybe some of you will. Okay, good. Is it going to pay all everyone's bills? Okay. That should work. That should work. It better work, because, you know, Netmarble's like, okay, right, we're gonna do what the fans want. Right now, the fans have got a whole load of rubies in their pockets, right? So I'm like, well, if they spend all these rubies and get like 5 star Mai, they're not going to spend their money on anything. So I hope you're happy with that, my fans, right? But after that, I'm not sure who's paying these bills for Netmarble to give us more content. So we'll see. Pray to the whalers. The whales, rather, not the whalers. No, don't kill the whales, right? You've got to support the whales. So if these whales actually like lollies, I don't know what's going on in the world. But hopefully they do like Mai, and they do like Atena, and they're going to spend money on them. And I think I will go for Atena regardless. We're going to have a 4-way stream, summon stream, probably Friday. where 4 streamers will come together and we're going to spend rubies and see what we get. And you know, the more we think about it, the more we think we don't need to do this. We should just skip it and wait for the collab. But we're going to do it because these rubies are burning holes in our pockets, and we're going to spend, baby. I can't do this. And frankly, I don't really care. At the end of the day, if something really cool comes along, I'll put some money in the game. Whatever, man. Call me a whale, call me a dolphin. I prefer dolphin. I don't have that much money. But that's it. Right. Okay, so as you can see, they've got Billy Kane now as a event. Definitely not recycling. Definitely not worried. Definitely not worrying. But Billy Kane looks like he's going to be quite tough because you've got a whole load of teams there. Could be interesting. Or it could just be, you know, I have to say, like, anyone who's getting upset about recycling of things, of assets, hasn't really played fighting games, because fighting games do this all the time, right? Recycle, 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 recycle. As long as it's interesting, it's good, and as long as this is fun, then cool. Although I think I would probably prefer co-op on this rather than just one person. So whatever. I mean, Billy Kane. Okay, whatever. I don't know. Some of the choices, I really don't know what's going on with it. But anyway, so they did that. They showed off that. Like, whatever. Let's see. What else? More hammers, hammers, hammers. And another point. Yeah, another point. Somebody was talking about the nerfs have been... The rates for summoning have been nerfed. I noticed this happens quite a few times on some of the forums because some people like to complain. And I'd just like to remind you that luck is not something you can measure. Rolling a dice is not something you can measure. However, you can look at the rates on this game, and you'll see that King of Fighters All-Star has a rate of 3% to get your selected characters, whereas other games, such as DX2, have something ridiculous like 0.0125, or the infamous Joestar with 0.001% chance to get the amazing character. So please don't share this. Don't spread these people who are complaining about their bad luck, right? Because King of Fighters All-Star has a very, very generous, in comparison to other games, very generous summon rate. Okay. So we got some. There you are. You got your lovely 1,000 in total rubies. That's great. Does it justify being called a goat? No, I don't think so. And then he just ran off. I'm like, what? That's it? Okay, so you're not going to talk about PvP, you're not going to talk about the possible collab coming up or anything. You know, I was thinking for a time to like shoving the shoving the survey somewhere. But yeah, it's oh, by the way, yeah, I think you've probably noticed already, but on Travis's screen, he lets slip that we have a Lolly Chang roulette coming up, so you might want to start harvesting those souls, because we've got bonus souls at the moment. And of course there's a carnival as well, and probably I think a dice game or something. But there's a screenshot somewhere, I can't be bothered, but it's in there somewhere. Hey, King of Fighters, wow, King of Fighters 14, whoa, wow. About time to start advertising that. Now you need to start advertising King of Fighters 15. Well, there you go, that's pretty much it off the top of my head. So coupons will be underneath the video. And just in comparison, let me show you, right, what's happening over in DX2, right? They're actually live streaming right now. Their stream has already been going on for 93 minutes, right? That's an hour and a half. In comparison, their office is kind of, well, yeah, it's still, you know, a desk, but they've put the effort to have a 3D, not 3D, a green screen, so you can see a kind of nice background, right? Bit of effort there, bit of production value. They've got the games, they've got a lap. Is that no, it's not a real laptop. But they've got the game there. They can still play it. So, you know, DX2 is still doing well. And they've also just announced that they've got the Berserk collab, right? So you're like, okay. So Sega's doing all right with this. As for All-Star, yeah, it's not looking good, to be honest. I think, well, we'll see what happens with the next collab, but I think it's a critical time now for King of Fighters All-Star players. We'll see what happens, but I don't know what else to say. You know, some people want to say it's a cash grab. I'm like, yeah, it's a cash grab. They need the money. The question is, do you want to give it to them? Maybe you want to save your money and your rubies until the collab and then go ham, right? As long as they get that cash at some point, I guess that's good, because if the money doesn't come in, it's game over. So whatever, that's life. But if you've got any suggestions of how to save this game, how to save Netmarble, and actually how to make some money, because, you know, offering all these wonderful options and saying, hey, Netmarble should give us more rubies, doesn't actually pay for anything. So thanks for being the smart crowd, listening and thinking, and I hope together we can figure something out. All right, take it easy, everybody. Let's try to be positive. Yeah, but anyway, stay healthy, stay safe, and we'll see you next time.